Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jeff here. I just want to address something first. I don't know why, before I talk about Toy Story 3. I recently had someone that was a subscriber leave me a comment on one of my videos saying, dude, you're wasting your time with this. And he's probably right, but I mean, I don't know what he thinks I'm trying to get out of making these YouTube videos. I'm not trying to, become famous or get discovered. I'm not even trying to do a good job on them. It's just really I kind of have fun doing them, and I'm bored. It gives me something to do. It feels like I'm talking to someone. So, I mean, by all means, if you don't enjoy watching the videos, don't watch. It doesn't matter. And, like I said, I don't think I'm doing a good job with it or anything. I enjoy talking about movies, and this lets me talk about them. And there are a couple people that watch, mostly from the IGN blogs. What's up, IGN bloggers? But, that's cool. Whatever, man. Like, granted, I don't take these videos very seriously, so I don't think they're any good at all. I don't take notes before I talk about a movie, very rarely, and I don't plan out what I'm gonna say before I come on and talk. I just hit record for 10 minutes. I don't edit or anything. Really, there's nothing special about my videos in any way, shape, or form. It's just bullshitting about movies, and really, I'd like to hear what other people think about movies. I put effort into my written stuff, which I haven't been doing that much lately. But that's the stuff where it would bother me more if someone told me I'm wasting my time because I actually do put work into what I write. But all right, enough about that. Let's talk about Toy Story 3. I finally saw it. And if you saw my Toy Story 1 and 2 discussion, it was kind of a long one. It was like 30 minutes. You know that I didn't see the Toy Story movies until like just this month or last month. I saw the first two, and then I just went and saw the third one in the theater in 3D. So I have a bit of a different perspective as some people, as someone pointed out to me, like I didn't have the same investment that some people had in the third one. Some people grew up with these movies, like they watch them when they're kids and they're adults now. I could see why the third one touched them so much. But at the same time, I also have a more objective opinion about the series. I like the series. I think they're funny movies. They're fun little adventure movies. But I still think they're like kind of second tier Pixar movies. They're not up there with, uh, to me, like they're grade A stuff like Up or Wally. Um, and besides that, I'll get it right out front. I think out of all three of them, I like Toy Story 2 the most. And I watched a review where one of the reviewers said, Toy Story 2 was their least favorite because it was too much action and it was too big, which I think is a really stupid complaint because they really are kind of like adventure movies for kids. And I think the bigger and better the action scene, I mean, you're doing animation, go as big as you want, The bigger and better, good. The bigger the better, the better. Um, I really do think like part two had the most inventive action scenes, and they came up with the part with them crossing the street with the cones, and you had the chase sequence through the airport, and then the on the baggage terminal with the belts and the convoys, and they get a back room. It's like a roller coaster. Pretty inventive stuff. And there's inventive stuff in three. I think three is probably second best in my book. And like I said, because I wasn't as invested as some people, it didn't blow me away. And part of the problem also is when you hear so much like how good a movie is beforehand, you go in with kind of higher expectations, and you'll often get let down. And it sometimes works in the opposite fashion, where like you've heard so many shitty things about a movie you watch, and you're like, that wasn't as bad as people said, and then you kind of like it because people pushed you so much in the opposite direction first. And that's what it is with Toy Story 3. It's a good movie, good sequel, good. I hope ends to the franchise. I don't want to see another. Um, it's well made. I'm not gonna have anything bad to say about it. Really, it's just didn't do it for me as much as the others. And it's like that night I went. It was either between Toy Story 3 or Inception. I wish I went and saw Inception. Um, First off, I saw it in 3D. It was expensive, and the 3D didn't add anything to the movie. Once again, I was really hoping it would because 3D shows at Disney World are incredible. The stuff pops out of the screen, comes right into your face. My experience in the theater is not like that. Toy Story 3 doesn't pop out of the screen. It just gives depth to the picture, but it actually diminishes the quality of the picture of it like a little bit. It looks shadowy and cloudy, and it looks like almost like a hologram. It does diminish the picture quality, and um, I don't know. Pixar movies look great. I thought the first two that I watched on Blu-ray on my TV looked better than this one did in the theater because of the 3D. It didn't add anything to it. It added to my ticket price, and besides the quality not being as good, I can sit there and watch a 3D movie. I don't get a headache, but it does bother my eyes after a while. Like the water, I have to lift up the glasses for a second or two, and it's just. I wish the theater I went to. Well, first of all, I would have went and saw it in 3D because I wanted to see what it was like. But my review on the 3D alone is thumbs down. And if your theater has it not in 3D, go see it not in 3D. Don't see it in 3D. It's stupid. It's a waste of money. And by the way, the popcorn and the drink were like 10.25. That's ridiculous. But as for the movie itself, I'll finally get to it here in the last couple of minutes. It's the same as the other Toy Story movies, where like the main conflict is about them wanting to be toys, which what they were invented to be is to be played with by kids. They get stranded out somewhere, they have to make it back. That's it. It's like an adventure movie where they have to try to get back home, or in this case, yeah, in this case they're trying to get back home to Andy's house. But it's a little different this time. Andy's in it a little bit more. It's been 10 years. You have the built-in like you know, I guess affection for the characters and stuff. Uh, and Andy's going to college, so he has to decide what he's doing with his toys. Does he donate them? Does he put them in the attic? Does he take them with him? And I don't want to spoil too much, but they accidentally kind of get donated to a daycare, and the daycare is kind of like a prison, and it's run by this evil big pink teddy bear who smells like strawberries, played by Ned Beatty. I think he's called Hugs a lot. And it's kind of like a prison, and the movie is them trying to escape. So it does riffs on prison movies and prison escape movies, and that part is good. And the movie is very fast paced. It's very quick. I had to get up and go to the bathroom, and I felt like I was gonna miss a lot, and I did. I missed how Buzz Lightyear gets reprogrammed to speak Spanish or something like that. Or no, he gets reprogrammed. I missed how he got reprogrammed to work for the evil bear. But most of the movies I'm trying to escape. It's short. It's brief movie. It's fast paced. Nothing really too bad about it. It's funny. Uh, it's like mild funny, good humor, but they're not gonna take it to a truly adult level. Although the funniest thing in the movie, and this is very good, I loved it, is is they have this Ken doll who's played by Michael Keaton. I had no idea until the end when I saw the credits. But they make jokes about Ken being gay in a very subtle and well done way. And it's a running joke in the movie, and they play into the plot. And that's very good. And the ending, you've heard about people crying and this and that. I didn't cry. I thought it was pretty touching and well handled, if a little bit over emotional. And Pixar usually has such a nice touch, and they do have a nice touch here. That's what they're doing. But maybe it's just they're like playing it too safe almost, but they're also, I think, going a little over the top with it. I mean, it's a kid giving away his toys. He doesn't have to. I don't want to. I'm sorry if I just ruined part of it for you, but it's just like it didn't get to me, and the part in the incinerator didn't get to me as much as other people, I'm sure. But I get why people like those scenes, but I just thought they didn't feel completely right. But overall, it's a good movie. It's just the action scenes weren't as well done as Toy Story 2. So I like Toy Story 3 2 more. I have to give this one a 4 out of 5.